Our first guest hardly needs an introduction. You might have heard of that little book called The Republic. Plato was always a bright young man, but only reached his true potential under the tutelage of Socrates himself. Later in life, he founded one of the first schools to encourage academia and philosophical thought. It was here that he inspired many with his ideas and taught the young minds of his generation, one of which is here with us today. Our second guest is actually a student of Plato's, tutor to Alexander the Great. Let's welcome our guests, and here they are now.
Oh, so nice to see you again.
Hello, you're looking fine.
So welcome, gentlemen. How was the ride in?
Absolutely appalling. That's the last time I book a 4 a.m. donkey ride out of Greece at rush hour.
Oh, wasn't that bad? Don't be such a stick in the mud. Now, where's the mic? I'm ready to philosophize.
Yes, excellent. Now, first, tell me how you two met. I'm sure it's a thrilling story.
Well, I'll never forget the day this young lad walked into my academy. He was such a bright young man, with such a thirst for knowledge.
That's right. I'd heard many great things about your school. I heard it was the place to be if you want to be taken seriously.
My school was based on a completely new model of education. Students would gather round for afternoon discourses, debate the meaning of life, the secret of our origins, and the falsehood of art. They all thought I was quite the progressive Prometheus.
Well, some of us. It's all open to interpretation.
Well, no, actually, there was only one truth.
Gosh, look at the time. Let's keep this moving. So, the theory of forms. It's a thrilling theory. Would you like to recap for the studio audience and the viewers at home?
Oh, here we go again.
I would love to enlighten you all.
To understand my theory of forms, one must first grasp the concept that there is a reality and there is a projection of reality. In my famous story, The Allegory of a Cave, I liken these projections as shadows on the wall of a cave. The only way you can see the objects of the shadow is by becoming enlightened. Now...
Oh, yes, your famous children's book. Tell me, are the pictures hand-drawn?
The forms take on the shape.
Well, it's not all proven by science. Your definition of forms is far too vague.
Logic is as backwards as a blindfolded
self. Logic. Plato was a dated philosopher. Dated philosophers are idiots. Plato, therefore, is an idiot.
Oh, you spindle shit crack!
We're gonna cut here for a quick commercial break. Oh, Zeus's due. Approved by Dionysus.
Please drink responsibly.
Okay, so we're back in the studio with Plato and Aristotle. So, Aristotle, I hear that you are a lover of the theater.
Oh, yes, that's right. I just saw an absolutely stunning production at the Acropolis. Charming tale about a boy and his love for his mother. Of course, it wasn't all fun and games. The tale ended with the boy having his eyes gouged out.
Always this ridiculous obsession with art!
It is perfectly fine for humans to delight in works of imitation. But just as color and form are used as a means by some, the voice by others, the means with them as a whole, the rhythm, the language, the harmony.
Well, I'm sorry that you have your head facing the backside of a cave.
If we want an ideal republic, art must reflect the ideals we wish to achieve. As it is, art is dangerous, and it could sway people to believe the wrong things. Things which could derail our society.
I knew you were old. I didn't know your ideals were ancient too.
That is the true reality, the really real. The world of forms is rational
and unchanging. The world of physical appearances is changeable and irrational. But you would know all about that, wouldn't you?
Well, we knew thinkers like to call it universals.
We're gonna take a commercial break, but join us afterwards. Thank you.
The scent of ices. You want to be a Greek goddess? Just buy a bottle of this and the boys will be all over you. You want your modern day Hercules? Come get some, because you're worth it. Goddess Toga, the newest in the summer collection. Easy, breezy, lightweight material for the everyday goddess. Goddess Toga, get yours today.
Although we have different views about the arts and its place in society, we both agree that its difference in opinion is what causes society to progress.
Our mission has never been to find a final answer to the questions that plague society, but rather to continue questioning the world around us in order to inspire new generations of thinkers.
And there you have it. Two of the greatest philosophical minds in history, seeing eye to eye at last. Now, tune in next time where we talk to Descartes about candles.
Now how about that drink?
As long as it's not hemlock.